Hey guys, my name is Seniac and welcome back to another episode of Railway Empire 2, where we're currently looking at UK right now from France, as we are looking at the brand new bridge that we built in the last episode, which now has allowed us to expand our company onto the continent. We've expanded straight into France, into Belgium, and then directly into the Netherlands. It's like 1, 2, 3 countries all at once. Absolutely amazing. Now the expansions will continue right now, and the company is more profitable than it ever has been before. We've got lots of cities now growing. Birmingham is going for a huge growth spurt right now. And what I need to do is I now need to slowly start owning a lot of the industries that we're now kind of utilizing and growing themselves. Start building some of these specialized buildings within the cities as well. And as well as just kind of continuing the expansions. Now, this company over here, which is taking over the majority of France and kind of expanding down towards into Switzerland, which I can see it eventually ending up all the way into Italy. I don't know whether I try and kind of beat it to Italy. I don't know. We can kind of see what happens right now. And we also have this other company over here too, which is not really expanding that much. Now, we know this because if we check the company, our competitors right now, the stock price for this company, the dude that keeps trolling me right now, not looking too good, is all I can say. His stock price doesn't grow that much, but eventually I'm hoping I can eventually, buy these guys out and just make even more sweet cash. Now, we've got a couple of trains over here that are kind of completing routes without any freight by the looks of it. I'm not sure what's going on there. Completed without any right now. What's going on? I think it might be a case that I need to buy the industry and then upgrade the industry. So if I go to buy the building here, wow, that's expensive. That's expensive, but you know what? We'll buy it. I've got lots of cash right now. We'll see what's going down. Wait, no one's bid up there. That's me, right?
Why do you think no one else bid on the auction but you?
Leave me alone. Leave me alone right now. We're going to bring it up to 2 levels, spend 1.2. Oh, no, we can't do it. It needs to be 40,000 in size. Right, we'll upgrade it by 1 right there. Now, hopefully, we'll then start allowing the train over here. I don't know if I've... Oh, there we go. The train is now picking up the goods. Perfect. Now, obviously, the other issue is that we also need to kind of transport the goods to the destinations as well. Now, on these lines, if I'm not mistaken, if I go to view the lines right now, the rail lines, and if I can't filter them by a certain way, can I? I don't think I can. But we have a line here, if I can quickly find it. Where's the easiest way to find it right now? There we go. We have this passenger route right now. Now, this train, this is the problem with this line, this route. It starts in Plymouth, goes to Bristol, to Swansea, and ends in Holyhead. Currently, we only have the one route on, which is a passenger route. And when the train fills up, there's no room for any cargo, thus meaning all these industries can only supply their own cities and not the greater areas, because nothing really much can be done. That makes sense? Basically, what I'm saying is I need a separate cargo route on this one. Seniac, finally, he gets the answers. So I'm going to do this right now. We're going to quickly edit this route. And we're going to edit the name right now. It's Holyhead to Swansea, which technically it's not. It's actually Holly to Plym. And we'll call it our pass route. And accept that, baby. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to quickly clone the route. And... did it get cloned? It did get cloned. And this is Holly to Plym. And this is cargo. There we go. Confirm that. Now, we have to make sure that each of these routes that we sort out what they're pretty much picking up and delivering. Now, I kind of didn't do it to the other one, but I've got to do it to this one. So, we're starting Holyhead right now, which will pick a platform, pick number 2. And this is for our cargo, so we get rid of anything that's not cargo related. Number 2 on the way down. Bam, bam. And we'll go. It's number 1 there. I'll throw it into number 4 because I think there's something utilizing number 2. We got multiple routes on the Bristol one. Then down to Plymouth, we'll choose number 2. And then heading back to Bristol right now will be number 6. And then finally, number 7 there. Now, I don't mind doing this. I like the idea of obviously manually refining it and tuning it. You know, I think it's quite pretty cool to do. We'll change the train on it real quick, and we'll go for the G&M American. This is our freight train right now. And how many do I throw on? I'm going to throw on, because of the distance of the kind of the traveling they've got to do, I'm going to throw 4 trains on this right now and confirm it. So that should have a huge difference. That should really, really have a huge difference. The passenger one, we're going to edit the line right now and make sure that it doesn't pick up any cargo. Goodbye, goodbye, goodbye. Now, something else that I should be doing is looking towards... Is that the right train on as well, by the way? We're now onto the Firefly, aren't we? We should be looking towards maybe doing some specialized carriages. Now, these are dining carts or trains. Oh, higher ticket prices. Yes, please. Yes, please. So that should transform that route right now, and we'll just see how we get on with it. The Holyhead to York one, I don't quite know if I actually added in a cargo route on that. Yes, I did. I did. Now, in York, the issue with this one is the same issue with Plymouth. That the industry, which I don't own the cloth one. Do I own the brewery? I do own the brewery one, but I need to upgrade this. Now, I can't get it to the next level because the city needs to grow. It's stuck on level 2. So we're just going to have to kind of leave it like that for a moment. I will eventually have options to deliver more goods. I just got to connect more cities up, you know what I mean? They're fighting over... Who else produces... it's Holyhead that also produces the beer as well. Okay. Sweet. So, quarterly report. Don't want to view it because I've just spent a ton of cash money moolah right now. So, allow it to do what it's got to do anyway. We'll eventually get back to it. Now, we've got in Birmingham the library, which is perfect. Oxford can add a building in here. Now, Oxford itself, what was the city size? I didn't quite catch that. 76. Which means I could build either the library or the museum. Now, adding the museum will increase the amount of passengers in here. The library will also increase the city's fulfillment. So I think what we'll do, we'll go with the library for now. And I'll place that just here. Nice little library thrown in. London has its building, which we've got a university there. We could add... Oh, no, we can't add a building now. We need, is it 50 or 40? Yeah, it's 50. Okay. So let me check the city list then. Can we do it by city size? I don't think we can view it by city size, right? We can't sort it. That's a bit weak, isn't it? That's a little bit weak, boys. But anyway, let them do what they've got to do right now. Let them do what they've got to do. So we're going to look towards the continent again right now. And we're going to see what type of expansions and what new lines and journeys we can pretty much make. Now, I kind of want to be this company down to Italy. A way to kind of just cut them slightly all off. Okay, so what I could do, I could start a route in Amsterdam, which will come through to Eindhoven, which will then go down to Cologne, and then we'll bring it into Frankfurt. Now, Frankfurt will be the end run for that 4-station stop, where we'll then take over from Frankfurt down to Worms. Okay. Now, I've got the option to then go to Strasbourg and Zurich, which I'll probably lead that way. And then that's another 4-city run just there. Then we're going to go from Zurich into Milan. Now, do I go through the Alps or do I go the longer way round to get to it? I don't know. But London continues to grow. Is it just leveled up again? Oh my goodness me, we've now maxed out London. There's 120,000 people living here. Now, we do own the industries, right? I don't own the brewery one. Okay, let's buy this. Oh, it's so expensive now. It's so expensive. Hold on.
Wie schön. You bought something at auction.
And then we're going to upgrade it to its max level. Oh, so expensive. Because the city is completely maxed out, I reckon we should max out all the industries. 4 million for the clothing industry. I must be a madman right now. I must be a madman. And then the sawmill. I'm not going to have enough money to do this. So I'll at least level it up by 1. And then we should see a lot more goods being delivered and a lot more production now happening. So I've just gone ahead and spent all my money right there. Spent all my money, but this is investments into the future. That's what we got to think of right now. It's investments into the future. Now, those goods that London produces could eventually be transported to other places like Dover right now. If I added in the ability to switch on the platform, different lines and different cargoes, that could work out fairly well for us. But, oh, we do have the warehouse. We do. So I could get rid of the food, or the corn, get rid of the wheat, and get rid of the food. Now, here's me hoping at some point we can eventually switch over clothing. Oh, hang on, I'm clicking too much here, boys. Clothing. Switching over. Is it furniture it produces? It produces... No, it actually does produce planks. There we go. So it is something that we can eventually bring over. So who produces the furniture then? I know Bristol's got one over here, but I feel like... What do you need for an industry, for furniture? So you can't... Actually, I can't really tell from that one right now. So let me click on Bristol for a second. So you need a city with 75,000 residents to be able to accept furniture. Now, once Oxford gets to the next level, I might turn Oxford into a furniture place where the wood will get delivered. Yeah. Okay. Right, I'm getting too carried away right now. We need to build some new routes before this company here continues to expand. So, we'll slowly build our way down then. So let's get this all rocking and rolling then. We're going to need some new stations. So track constructions, baby. No, buildings. And then we'll get this sorted out just here. Bam. And then what I'll do, just for the sake of getting it connected, so I can keep building stations, we'll just bring them into the middle. Now, how does that look right now? I think what we'll do is we'll add a slight little bend on it, not by too much. Raise it up just a tad bit there. I don't think you can win by much. You're gonna get the gradient coming no matter what. And you're going to get a very, very ugly looking tunneling as well, which is kind of annoying. But anyway, we've got that station now connected, which we can now then move on to... Where's Frankfurt? Frankfurt's just over here. So let me come off this again. So we're going to go Frankfurt. So he goes Amsterdam, Eindhoven, Cologne, Frankfurt. Now the Frankfurt station... We want it to kind of go down in this direction almost. So we kind of have a slight little bend on it just so we can kind of create something coming in from over here. And I don't know what would work out better. So I reckon we just kind of keep it simple for now, going straight over. And where is this? So I've got to go down, but I don't want to go down too much. So I reckon we come over here first. So it's either a -1 or a +2. So we'll keep it at a +2. Right, we'll go to there. So very annoyingly, we are going to experience some gradient changing. So bring that to there. Bring that to there just for now. And then this directly in. So we'll do some slight little changes right now. So that can bend beautifully. That's down to 0. Wow, it's crazy how the gradient just changes like that. Oh, I feel like I got to add a few more in. We'll try and somewhat follow the road. But it never really works out, let's be honest. It never really works out. But yeah, this gradient is wild. That gradient somehow is wild. What's going on here? Oh, I pressed the wrong button. I pressed the wrong button again. So get rid of these nodes real quick. Now you get a -1 there, which we can deal with. That's a 1, 0, 1, 1. We can deal with that to a certain degree. So I think we'll kind of keep it like that. We'll build this in as well. And that leads onto a connection just there. So that's just important, right? Without me doing all the other little bits and bobs, we're going to leave it like that. So last station now to be involved is for Amsterdam. And we'll build this just here.
The station fits into the cityscape, I must admit.
Can't wait to buy that dude's company out. Cannot wait to buy that dude's company out right now. Right, so from there... So actually from here, I need to bring it into here. Now that's more of a direct connection, which actually works out fairly well. I don't think I need to kind of mess around with that too much. And then what we'll do now is get the connection just here implemented. Oh, but I'm out of cash. So just wait for those pennies to come in. Shouldn't take too long. That's now all done. So the stations are expanding. The stations are expanding, and that route can now get involved. But obviously, we don't have all the little bits and bobs all set up just yet to allow us to, you know, utilize multiple stations and multiple platforms. So we'll get that all rocking and rolling right now then. So what's going on over here then? We seem to have an issue on this route going across right now. Train completed the last tour without any freight. So the food industry over here right now, can I buy this building? Oh, I don't quite have enough just yet. Now I do, which we'll buy it.
Nobody wanted this junk but you.
Leave me alone. Leave me alone. All because we're going to up the size of the industry. Now to do that, we're going to need 424,000. That should bring a few more freight, a few more, you know, train loads in, which will really help us out. But we've got to wait for it. We've got to wait for that to come in right now. Because the same thing over here in York, but York's kind of slightly done off. We need more places to deliver. That's what we need. More places to deliver right now. It's the issue when the majority of the cities all produce the same amount of goods. Because they're all producing either beer, meat, and that's it. You know what I mean? It's the same things over and over again. That's why you gotta get different stuff on the go. But I don't mind too much. I don't mind too much. I'm just waiting for the pennies to come in right now. Just waiting for the pennies so I can upgrade that industry. So what did I need again? Sorry, I need 400. Oh, I actually got enough. There we go. So the train should be a little bit more loaded as they now deliver, he says. Right, glorious. Okay, so let's get these stations all rocking and rolling then. So let's start over here in Cologne. So tracks. Now, I could have done Gridians, but I'm not going to because we're going to have lines coming from all different angles. So I like to keep it, I like to do how I want to do it. So build. So that's going to build a new platform, which is an extra 50 big ones. I got to remember to always put the game into play mode when we're building this. It auto pauses. So we've got to spend an extra 50 big ones on every platform right now, which again, I don't mind. It's exactly what I want it to do. So build you. So this will be a little bit of a cheaper one because the platform's already there. Platform's already there, boys. So this one goes into... Why is that not connecting? Why is that doing a funky connection? There we go. So that in itself is affordable. Somewhat. And again, affordable. So that one side's there is done, but I've just realised I haven't done this side here and over here. Now, it will be more expensive to do it on this side. Oh no. What happened then? What's going on? Let's delete that. Let me try this again. No. Delete you. Build. Build. Oh, we're not in play mode. Damn it. I really wish it didn't like automatically go back into pause every time you try and build new rail lines. Oh, I haven't done the crisscrosses either. I haven't done the crisscross applesauce on the other ones. So a lot of people don't like this, but I like to keep them all together. It's just my way of building. And we got to do this side, which this side should be fairly cheap to do because I haven't got to buy any stations at this point. Okay, maybe got a little bit too far on that one. There we go. Bring in this around. Directly in. No messing about. Don't want to see the quarterly report because I'm spending money like I've got unlimited cash when I haven't. So missed the crisscross just over here. Alright, get you in. Get you in. We do this one right now, which all the stations have been purchased. So we've got to do all of this before the little bridge as well. Because it doesn't like to play ball when you're on the little bridges. There we go. Keeping these pretty short as well. I don't normally do it like that, but hey ho. Can we crisscross on the bridge? We can. That's done. So there's only now one remaining. And then I can do my passenger and cargo route. Now, even though we ain't got the stuff delivering to the two cities, they'll still drive the goods in anyway, so it'd still be able to produce. Just, you know, I've got no say over it, basically. There we go. Alright, bam, bam. 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 And then we're done. Finally, I can now breathe. Okay, so. Oh, parcel drops. No, I don't want to research it. Right, so let's get the new rail line up and running right now. So from Amsterdam to Eindhoven to Cologne to Frankfurt. Now, Amsterdam to Frankfurt, and we'll call it, obviously, the... Okay, can't call it the pass, because we run out of characters. But to Frank. I don't know who Frank is, but there we go. The passenger route, because that's what we'll start with. If I fly there... We'll do 4 trains. We'll go for the dining car in there. And not go just yet. Because in Amsterdam. 1. We'll go 4. We'll go 2. Oh, I didn't go back then, did I? And then we'll go 2 on that one. There we go. But then also got to go back to Cologne. And then back to Eindhoven. Forgot about those. I'm not going to lie. There we go. There we go. Bam. That journey can now be completed. So we'll make Frankfurt here have the maintenance. Actually, I've got to click on the station, don't I? What are the other buildings that I kind of ignore for maintenance? The warehouse, we do that one. The post office, which is increasing mail, which I'm not really too bothered about. Market hall increases the revenue from passengers. Okay, oh, it's an extra 10% boost. Okay, restaurant is an extra 15%. Everyone who transfers pretty much at the station. But obviously, we're going to go for a maintenance depot just there. Now, we're going to have to add on each of the lines right now. The supply tower. One there. I'll throw in one here as well. Why not? And then lead one to over here too. Very good. Very good. We should have a... yeah, we do. We should have a maintenance depot in Eindhoven, which is perfect. Perfect. So pretty much a basic route right there. It's going to transport passengers and only passengers right now. And I'll transfer at Eindhoven to continue to go. So that is one additional extension that we've now pretty much got in, which is glorious. Now, talking about the research then, we've got 540 research points, which we can actually kind of research quite a few items right now. So what have we not researched then? We haven't researched the refrigerated car, which allows lines to use a refrigerated car, which increases the revenue for groceries. Okay, we're not really too bothered about that just yet. Parcel drops, we could have researched it or buyed that recently. The caboose allows the rail line to use caboose, increasing the efficiency of all employees. Interesting. Spark arrestor increases the reliability of your locomotives. Oh, that's a good one to get. Yeah. Now, how do I get this stuff here? How do I get this stuff? What is this here? As soon as technology has been unlocked after 1840, the good type paper can be requested and chemicals by cities. Oh, snap. Okay, so I'm 4 years away. There's a 5% chance of increasing the quality of sabotage by 1 level. Reduce the cost of in-service training. Right, we'll go with that one as well. And then we have to wait for some more research points as time goes on. So we'll try and get everything unlocked, like I said, as time goes on. But we'll see what we get up to. We'll see what we get up to. Ripping in the chat for Cambridge right now, who still has not been connected to my train network. Right, I think we should look towards buying some more shares from this dude here. Now, the sooner I buy them, the cheaper they'll be. So trade company shares will buy. Can I afford another 10? I'm very close to affording another 10. So that means I'll own 30% of his company and then a third of his company. So trade the shares. 10. Buy. What are you going to say to that, boy? What are you going to say to that right now? I own 30% of your company. Right. Oh, stock market as well. We should do some stock market stuff. Anyway, our quarterly report. I'm more interested about what we've got coming in. For the first time ever, we've surpassed the 5 million on a quarter. So what do our current goals say then? We're actually really close from getting this one done. To have a balance per week. That's really good. That's really good. And I think we're going to have to sort York out as well. Because York's feeling it right now, aren't they? I don't know whether to... I could utilise York as the end station for continuing up this way into Carlisle. Because I was originally going to use this. But I'm thinking... Nah. So, it would then mean it gives York more of a reason to be utilised. And then everyone transfers at Manchester. But, you know, we add York onto the route because York is struggling right now. Election chaos in Portugal. Gun salutes at the change of government. Oh my goodness me. We can just about get to Portugal, right? Yeah, in Porto. Can't go any further down than that. That's a bit worrying, isn't it? So, if we was to do this then, we're going to have to also then kind of slightly configure all of this. So if I just pause for a second and then delete what's going on over here. Because we're going to have to treat this as a bypassing station. So that would come into there and build. Continue to build that. So then this line on its own would come in like, well, come into there and then cut in. And then what we'll need to then do is bring all this round and about, which is annoying because it's a 3% gradient. But as the trains do get better, I can start to, you know, have tighter gradients. But there's not a fat lot I can do with this. You're going to have to suck it up, okay? Sediak, you could just design the station a little bit better. I know I could. But it's too late. I have spoken. Right, that's all in. So that line, which is this one here, edit the line And at this stop, it's on the 1. In here, we'll get it to use number 2. And we'll also change the train to the American GM. Right, confirm. So it just sets us up a little bit easier to kind of bypass through that station to get up to Carlisle. Now, we'll do it to Carlisle first, because it'll be a way that we can also transport beer from York up to here. So, and it'll be, obviously, it will eventually set me up to wanting then to expand up to the north area. So we'll go just on the cusp just there. Now the track construction from here to, where am I going to? Just here, right? To just there. Now this is a long journey which is going to cover many of the areas right now. Which is instantly going straight into a tunnel because, unfortunately, as I've now just realised, it's a huge hill. But I don't want this to become a bridge, even though it might have to. We can deal with that, right? Oh, snap. Have you seen how much it's going to cost me? Oh, Shadiak. What are you doing? What are you doing right now? Now, we'll come back to that. We'll come back to that. The second one shouldn't cost us that much. But yeah. Anyway, how's my new route now doing? Cologne's losing people as I realise nobody wants to live in Cologne and want to move elsewhere. Same with Frankfurt right now. There are people who are escaping Germany. They know what's about to happen in the 100 years' time. So, very interesting. We do obviously have to feed their industries with the products that they need. And we can get some connection bonuses down there as well. So, that could potentially become a thing. Oxford's still growing right now. How many people we got living here right now? 100,000. Oh my goodness me. What about Birmingham? 92. We can actually get a new industry in Birmingham as well. What? I mean, I could save it until we get these next stuff. That would probably be like the better option. But the possibilities are there, boys. The possibilities are definitely there. Just playing the waiting game right now to get some more cash in. Now that we've got big cash, this is the problem. When you earn lots of money, you then tend to spend lots of money. So you can't win either way, can you? You really can't. How's Paris doing right now over here? They're seeing their utilizations. What trains you got right now? Isn't that the old Firefly or something like that? Damn, boy. Damn. Right, this route will be a little bit more lively once you've got, you know, Carlisle connected to it. Because there's a lot more going on. Now, is this the train for the wheat? It is. Which means here, for the beer. Wait, why are we not picking anything up? I have a feeling that this train station doesn't sit within this radius. Let me find out. No, it does. It does. So I wonder why it doesn't pick anything up. Wait, whoa. I've got the right... The Derwent. I don't think I got the right train, have I? We'll change it to that one anyway. But I'm not too sure. I'm not too sure on that. Why we're not getting the demands. Maybe because it doesn't want to go anywhere. That could be the thing. I don't know. Right, Oxford. 100,000. Birmingham is closing on 100,000 as well. Now, can I build that train track? I need a bit more, don't I? So I can slightly change the price. A little bit. I'm trying to find ways in which I can... Whoops! I can save a few pennies, but I'm not going to be able to save that many pennies. I'm not going to be able to save that many pennies. So... how do we feel about trying to buy this company? Also, what's my task list? We're so close to getting that weekly balance, by the way. Right, let me see this company right now. So competitors, buy some more shares. So I could almost buy. Okay, we'll save to buy another 10 shares. We'll save to buy another 10 shares right now. Then I'll own 40%. You don't get like dividends from him, do they? I don't know if you do or not. I don't know if you do.
Nice weather today, isn't it?
Yeah, it's nice weather to buy another company. I wonder what company I should buy. Cough, cough, wink, wink, nudge, nudge. Oh, I feel evil. I feel evil. Right, let's buy 10% of them then. Bam.
How much more do you want to buy of my company?
All of it. So, fusion not currently possible. Do I need to own 100%? I could also sell a load of shares as well. And I get 4 million back. If I sold the 5% I own here. Okay. 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 So, task list now then. We are getting close, but, you know, we've still got a little bit more that we need to get done. And I'm thinking, you know what? We'll say, I'll get my my shares, my money back off them. I'm going to sell 15. Just because I want to fund this build here. Right. Oh, he's only going to build it on the wrong one. Oh, no, I haven't, sorry. That's 300,000. Bam. Now, the only issue with this is I don't know if you can kind of connect underground. Ooh. Okay, that's an issue for us. That is an issue for us. Right, hold on. How do I... Wow, okay, so I'm going to have to do it from here. I'm now realizing that I need... this... Okay, right, I can't have the station there. Okay. I honestly can't have the station there. I don't know why I'm trying to force it. It's just not going to work out. Right. Picking up from here. Right, we're going to get there at 6%. It's the best I'm going to get, okay? It's the best I'm going to get, and you're going to have to suck it up, okay, guys? Because I want to do my little system. I still want to do my little system. There's no ifs or buts around this. Bam. Wha-bam. Wha-bam. Well, that was going to have to be a little bit earlier. Very good, sir. Very good. Right, sweet. Crisscross is now in place. Don't need one over here. But I do need one here. And oh, I didn't do this in the other place, did I? determine the direction of the train tracks? Just down here. There we go. Right, sweet. Okay. So the whole reason for this Carlisle run right now is to kind of make York be utilized. So there to there. So Carlisle doesn't really matter what platform. York, we'll bring it into number 4. And we'll transport it all. Why not? There we go. Choose locomotive. And we'll go for the Firefly one. One train to begin with. So we're kind of hoping... Oh, we need a supply thing here as well. Oh, I deleted it, didn't I? I did delete the supply tower, which we're also going to need one a little bit further up too. Now, it's not pretty, this system. It did cost a lot of money, but it's to try and grow... Well, it's to try and grow York a bit. Because one of the goals for York is to produce so much beer there. And that's what we're kind of struggling to now currently do. So, if this can pick up some beer and take it back, then that would be quite handy for York, because it will then start producing more. This will then start delivering more. So it should technically all work out in the end. Oh, okay, Birmingham's got the cheese industry just all of a sudden just randomly appear. How dare you? How dare you? Yeah, we got to think about buying out some competitors, don't we? So, we're still waiting for the years to pass anyway. Because at 1840, by the looks of it, we can then move on to the next kind of era. So I think it's a case of we now just start buying everything for our research. Just kind of get that all done. Has the train come in? Is this the train going back to Carlisle? No beer on board just yet. Losing lots of money there. So I wonder what's going to happen with that then. It's crazy, man, isn't it? It is crazy. No vehicles coming down the roads. I'm hoping we can, keep delivering and start kind of bringing the stuff in. Time will tell. Time will tell. So, other companies. I reckon we'll leave them for now then. Let's check out some of the trading. So the price... Oh, hello. Oh, no. Right, I'm going to accept it because I can't... There's not very much I can do about that right now. But in other areas, boys, the price of raw materials is currently low. So I could invest and trade some stocks. I could buy $1 million worth. 750. So that is the price of materials. It's currently the lowest it's been in a while. And I put 1.25 million in. So we'll give that some time and just see what we get back out of it. Could be interesting, couldn't it? So, company value. Is this my company value? Since the time we've played. So we went up and then we went slightly down. Ooh. It's probably the expansion into Europe because there's not really much going on. Forge Transport Inc. Best carrier. Yes, baby. Let's go. Still want to get this one done right now. I feel like we're slightly not making as much money as we once did before. Right, that train's now going back, the York train. So what's going on with this then? Why are we not getting the beer? What is it about this? Right, production has now ceased to stop. Is it to do with this farm here? Do I need to upgrade this? Right, I've upgraded it. See what happens. We see what we can do with this right now.
There was room for a train station in this town, don't you think?
Wait, what? What are you talking about? What are you talking about right now? See if it picks anything up right now, now that we've got a little bit more going on right now. I don't think it's going to. I still don't really technically understand all of this. And it picks up nothing again. So am I missing something with this? Why is it that we can't produce any beer in York? I don't know. I don't know. Because we have a train. We have, obviously. And then, hold on. Carlisle can accept beer, but obviously has nothing. So you would think they'll be screaming out for beer. Don't you? You would think they'll be screaming out for alcohol right now. But that's not the case. It's the same in Holyhead as well. It's like nobody wants the beer. There's got to be something wrong, isn't there? There's got to be something wrong. So, maintenance depot. No. Where's the one that shows us the routes of lines coming through? So, the Holyhead to York Pass. Edit this one here. Now, it can pick up a lot of stuff. We do have 4 trains currently on this route. Now, where is a train? Is this one of them coming in? Yes. Does it pick anything up? The answer's no. So I don't quite get it, if I'm completely honest with you. I don't quite get it. So the production has increased, as you can now see, but obviously not picking anything up at all. Again. Nothing to be dropped off. So am I missing something? I mean, I can keep increasing the industry sizes, but it only means that I'm eventually going to lose more money. This is going to profit per week. How? We don't pick anything up. The beer here, can't afford to upgrade that any further. So this is still picking nothing up. I don't quite understand it. If anyone knows about it, you know what's going on, please let me know. Because we could pick up, you know, the beer to take it to Carlisle and, you know, sort all that out. Manchester could accept it as well, but they're accepting beer. It's coming from elsewhere. That could be the reason, though, couldn't it? What if I stopped? Where's the freight line? So that's the passenger route, I think. I need the Birmingham to Manchester cargo route. This is it, isn't it? So don't pick up beer at all. So if I don't pick up beer on there, which means Manchester, which is obviously demanding beer, can't get it from there. So will that now spark... Have we got a maintenance depot here, by the way? Yeah. Will that now spark... Then pick... Still no. Unless it just needs a little bit of time still. Here's my cargo route, which in York should... Yeah, there we go. Still should be able to pick it up. Weird, right? Very weird. I don't know what's going on right now. I feel like I'm having like a weird moment in the game. Oh my goodness me. Now I understand what that dude meant about building a station. He's built a station in Lille. Who does he think he is? Do you know what? This is war. And you want to know why it's war? Because I'm now going to build a station in Paris. Yeah, what are you going to do about that? Huh?
What's the point of this station? I think you're a few sandwiches shy of a picnic.
So, I'm just going to utilize this as a back and forth route right now to Lille. Problem is, the way I've got to connect it is a little bit fruity. Okay? The way I've got to connect this is going to be a little bit fruity. But it should still work out. Right, if I bring it just to here. And let me just sort out all these alignments. So, I feel like I'm... Oh, there we go. Normal, piece of land. We've got to sort out all these gradients right now. So, that's like 0% over the whole distance. So, we go down there. 0 up to here. It gets a little bit funky just here. And I kind of want it to turn into there. So that's how it's... Do you know that's actually quite cheap to do? I have a feeling I've done the line on the wrong side. Yeah. So I'll just bring that to there. Oh, can that not bend here? Oh, it can bend. No, it can't bend. Right. Delete you. Which now gives me the chance to sort this out on this side. There we go. That was easier. So I'm only doing this right now just to spite this dude here. Put a gradient in. And then just run a train going back and forth. That's literally all I'm doing it for. If he's bringing trains from Paris up to Lille, I'll do the same. But mine's more of a direct route. What are you going to do about that? So Paris, fine. Lille, bring it into number 4. And we'll use the Firefly one's more express route. Now throw 2 trains on it. That is the sole reason for it. Now, does Lille have...
There was room for a train station in this town.
Oh, no.
Don't you think?
He's built somewhere else, hasn't he? He's built somewhere else. Right, supply. Yeah, I can see where he's built. I can see where he's built. He's now building in to Brussels. He's actually expanding a little bit too quick, then I don't like it. And I do not like it. Right, York is losing people again. Train is completing without any thing going on. And my beer industry is not making any cash. Unbelievable. Unfreaking believable. I now need to start thinking about what I can do to make additional cash because this company is climbing slightly and I don't like it. He's going to break 200,000 in stock value at some point. Got to keep an eye on that. Definitely got to keep an eye on that. My research right now, we can research something else. What's this? Reduce the costs charged by the personnel office. If I can reduce costs, I'll take it every time. After the auction ended, what's this one over here? Use for the increases the mailbag delivery revenue. So it all helps, really, doesn't it? It does all help. And we're 3 years away from 1840, where we move into a new era. We are going to be moving into a new era. So small breakdown already. Shocking. Absolutely shocking right now. But yeah, we've moved into Paris. I've only done it just to spite this dude here. That's the only reason I've done it right now. I'm not happy that he's moved into my territory. But then again, if they come into the UK, I'll be double mad. Oh, could you imagine right that? I think that would tip me over the edge, that will. That would tip me over the edge. So, right. York is shrunk again. I don't know what to do or say about York right now. The freight's not coming in. I can't produce the beer. What if I delete the industry and then rebuild the industry? Oh, no, I can't do that because the city's shrunk. I'm now going to technically buy the clothing industry to then delete it.
Wie schön. You bought something at auction.
So, construct an industry. Beer. So, we'll see what happens with this, if this does anything right now. Because I don't know whether it's one of those things where it kind of messed up and now, obviously, we've got to try and fix it. Who knows? Who knows? The train is not completely doing anything on board just yet. So, let's just see what happens. Right, I'm zooming out so it'll fast forward slightly. But it is now going through a little bit of maintenance. It is going through a little bit of maintenance. Should now skedoodle back. Again, I don't think it's going to pick anything up. Because we have this symbol here still. Yeah, I don't know what this symbol means. I'm assuming it's because it sees production. Issues with production. I don't get it. Honestly, I don't get it. We should be able to pick up the wheat there. Loading freight. Would that change it? I wonder if that would change it. Again, I doubt it. I doubt it right now. It's one of my goals I've got to complete. I don't know if I'm going to be able to do it or not. Right, if anyone knows, let me know in the comment section down below. I'll be greatly appreciative. But I'm not liking how this company now is expanding. Moving into my territories. I've got new routes that I've got to add more stuff to anyway. So, you know, we can still do pretty well with all that. What's this here? Oh, it's a dining car. I had to think for a second then. What are you? What are you? But in terms of balance, we're making profit off this line anyway. So that's all good. That's all good. I want to try and buy the other company. So I might start thinking about ploughing in and buying more shares. So we'll buy another 10 here. Now 35% owned. And we'll just see what we can pretty much do. Manchester has shrunk as well. Now they're not getting their beer. The north is shrinking, boys. The north is definitely shrinking. So it could be a case where I need to kind of transfer some more goods over. We'll see what happens. But until next time, I'll see you all soon. So, goodbye.